Hey guys, so I'm here to do my February favorites, and for those of you who aren't familiar, favorites, monthly favorites is just, especially when you're such a makeup hoarder, it's just the products you've been enjoying so far that month. It's just stuff you've been obsessed with. So I'm just going to share with you the items I've been loving for the month of February. February 85, which by the way, freaking Subway, now it's January $5 footlong. I'm not a big fan, it doesn't really go. So I'm going to share with you my items that I've been loving the month of February, and there might be less because I feel like I've kind of slacked makeup wise. Monday through Fridays I work kind of busy, you know, so I'm like 10 extra minutes or wear makeup, and I basically barely wore any. So this is mostly, you know, for those days that I did and I actually put in that extra effort. So first I want to start off with a perfume that I've been loving. This is the Chanel Coco Mademoiselle. And I was a little hesitant about showing perfumes because, you know, how am I going to really describe it to you? Let's just say it's awesome. It's a little pricey, however, a little itty bit goes a long way and it'll last you forever. And I guess if I had to describe it, according to Nordstrom, it's, I can't pronounce this word. We're going to skip it and go. It's got like the smells. It's like an orange, jasmine, rose, another word I can't describe, another word I can't describe, white musks, because who doesn't like to smell like white musk, and vanilla. But that's probably not the best description, so I'm just gonna tell you it's amazing. It smells pretty great. And this is a type you have to walk into, and by walk into I mean like spritz and then come into it, because if it's one of those as you spray, like everybody's gonna be smelling you and you don't want to overdo it with your perfume. Another favorite that I've been loving is the LOreal Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and I would say this is probably one I'm gonna love for winter and cooler months as opposed to maybe the summer. It's a little bit of a thicker consistency, so that's why I'm going to switch it up in the summer. However, for the winter and colder months, this has been my go-to favorite foundation. Why do I like this one? As for dry skin, it does give you that silky cream kind of a glow to your skin, as well as it's a medium to full coverage, and I especially like the medium to full coverage, especially when I do like just bolder looks, you know, with your brows, with your lips and everything. It just brings the look really, it just really brings the look together. So definitely have been loving this, and I know this is one I'm probably going to repurchase as well. Another face product I've been loving would be the L'Oreal True Match Concealer. And I remember picking this up at the store and I was like, oh, I just want to try it out. And I actually really did. One, I was lucky enough to find my color, because especially with drugstore products, it's just hard to find your color. You gotta be like, you know, putting it close to your face and stuff. And I wanted this as an all-over concealer, so I definitely try to match it to my face, whereas opposed to as when I just do a concealer for just under my eyes, I like to go for a little bit lighter so it brightens. So this one I definitely match my skin because I like to use it for under my eyes. I like to use it to clean up for my eyebrows, to define them. And if you go lighter with that, it's not gonna look cute. And then as well as for maybe spot concealing, and when I forget my Max Painterly paint pot for my eyeshadow base, I like to use it. So it's like a super multi-purpose concealer, and I like the consistency. I like a little bit of a thicker consistency. Let's do another face product I've been loving would be the Maybelline Studio Gel Liner. I've really been loving my gel liner this month, and in general I'm actually more of a liquid liner. That's just what I know how to use more. That's what I started off with. However, I've been really liking the gel liner, and with that I really love using this Sigma small angle. This is the E65 brush. So I don't know if you can kind of see, it's kind of just got like, it's angled off and it's really sharp, so it just makes it really easy when you want to like flick out that wing. And the other pencil that I actually do use, that I started off with, but I find this one a little bit easier, I don't know, it just depends on preference, it's the Sonia Kashuk, and it's just like the bent liner brush. So if you can kind of tell, it's more, it's not as angled off, but I think I prefer this one a little bit more. So these two together, and just the gel liner in general, this is like black on black on black. It's just extreme black, and it lasts a very long time. So I've been practicing more with gel liner, and I really like this one so far, so I'm gonna have to try out more. I bought blushes. So blush wise, what I've really been liking is this one by MAC and Blush Baby. This is a new one I've really been liking. As I said before, it's like a very mauve tone pink, like a deserty I don't know if you you think of the desert, you think pink, but it's like a desert rose type of a mauve pink, if that helps. I'm gonna try this. I think this would look really great on dark skin tones. However, for me, it does work, so really been loving this. Another one was that I got from the Nars Final Cut collection, and this one is Sex Fantasy. This one is just a really light, it reminds me of spring, so I feel like I'm really gonna love this in spring. Really light pink, and I didn't think this would, one, show up on me, or two, really look good. However, when I tried it on the store, I really did like it. So you could see, you're like, whoa, that's pretty bright pink. But when you put it on and you work it on, it's just a very, very baby pink, which is hard to find. So I really liked it, and I feel like I'm really gonna like these blushes for the spring. Along with the face, and given that it's February, it's been very cold, and even though we're in March now, I doubt it's gonna get any warmer soon. Maybe by, like, if you're in the Midwest, Chicago, it turns into spring maybe around May or something. So what I've really been loving at night for my night cream, something thicker, has been this Badescu Caviar night cream. Ooh. And this is a really extremely thick cream. I bought this in October, so October, November, December, January, February. 4 months now I've had this, and you just need the tiniest little bit. This stuff is so thick. I don't know if you can see, but it's so thick, and just a little bit goes a long way. And I put it on my face, and it just feels like so smooth, like, I want to say sticky, but in a good way. So like, that's how hydrating it is. If you're oily skin, however, do not use this, I would say, because you've already got enough oils going on there. Whereas for dry skin, this is a great night cream, and I wake up and I feel like really hydrated. So I've really been loving this for the evening night cream. For my setting powder, I've really been loving this brush by Real Techniques. This is the blush brush, but hello, this is pretty big for my for my blush, so I prefer to use it as a just a setting powder, whether it's my Max Realize Skin Finish or the Maybelline Dream Powder. And since I'm dry, I just need a tiniest little bit. So the fact that this is really fluffy, I love it to put on just to set. I just need the tiniest little bit, especially I feel like for like my T-zone, that's where it gets oily. So whereas opposed to this really dense brush, this is gonna pick up more product, and this is just gonna give you the tiniest bit, tap it off, and then just tap all around your face. So this can really give you that buildup of a product, whereas this is just so light. So I really like putting this on, and I've been loving this, and this will probably come in handy also, I feel like, all year round. Setting your makeup, I bought this Urban Decay at the beginning of February, and yes, I have been loving it. The Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. For this product, I feel like in the summertime, I won't be in need of my Max Fix Plus as much, because it does give me that chill, kind of dewy look afterwards when I do set my makeup. And however, I will probably keep using my Max Fix Plus during cooler months, because it does give me that extra dewiness, whereas this could do it. However, it doesn't do it like the Max Fix Plus. However, I feel like I'm just gonna need this in the cooler months when my skin isn't as dry. So we're gonna save $20 during the summer. So I really, yeah, this has been my favorite. And as I've said before, you really do see a difference when you do set your makeup and when you don't. It just doesn't cause that breakup of like the powder products where you can see the separation. It just keeps it locked in a lot longer. So check this one out. I really loved it for dry skin. If you're oily skin, they have a couple, I think they have like a de-slick, like more of an oil control one. However, for dry skin, this has been a godsend. What I've really been loving is the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette. I really love this one, and I feel like I'm also really going to love this one in conjunction with the Nars, which one was it? Nars Sex Fantasy blush, because they remind me of spring. They have these really great spring colors, and as you can see, they just have these really beautiful, they have like the pinks, they have the rose gold, they have even the darkest color, Black Heart's got more of a purple undertone to it, so it's more of a purple. So I feel like these colors, just every time I mix them together, they remind me of spring. So I'm really gonna love these for the spring, and I've just really been loving them for work even as well. I like using the color, this white color Strange, mixed with, I know, the color Lunar in the crease. Just something simple like that for work. I love it. And then even the more shimmery colors, I feel like they're very subtle. They're not as pigmented, maybe. They can add pigmentation, but they're not as pigmented as, say, some other eyeshadows. However, what I do love using with them is this NYX Jumbo White Pencil, because I put this all over my eyes, and this is really going to help. This is going to do like a white base. Same thing like your nails. You put on a white base and then, like, say, bright colors, and it's just going to help them stand out more. So these two in combination has been really great. However, if you do want that subtle look for work, I really like this. It's a very feminine palette. And you're thinking, okay, makeup, isn't it all kind of feminine? But when I mean feminine, you can do different types of looks with makeup. You can have your bold look, you can have very classy look, you can have a very corporate look. And this is more of a very feminine, sultry look, which, you know, makes sense because you have all these pinks and rose golds and just very sultry. And now for my favorite, yeah, whenever I'm going to have favorites videos, you're going to see a crap ton of lip products because I love lip products. So to start off with, I mentioned this one in my haul, and this is a Tarte Exposed Power Pigment, and yes, like it says in the name, it is pigmented. And actually it came out like a little point, that's how it was, and then I was putting it on at work and it just like cracked off. I was like, oh god, no. But that actually worked to its advantage, because then I feel like I really got to get it extra pigmented like it is now. So that's what it looks like, and I've just been obsessed with this one. As you can see, it's kind of like all used up now, but I love it. Everyday work color, or it's just a perfect, you know, nude option. I would say this is more on the, it's got a beige, a hint of a pink type of a color. So if you're into those nudes, which, you know, different people like. Some people like the brown nudes, some people like the coral nudes, some people like the pink nudes. I like all of them. So this is a great option, especially for working girls. I love this option. Just put it on, you're in, you're out, you're good. And it's so thin, so it's not as hard to apply. Another lip product, the Nars Final Cut collection. I know these are limited edition, however, I think starting in March is when they were gonna have them available at narscosmetics.com. So go check that out online, because these are, I love these for just everyday and spring. So this one was the color Descanso. Yeah, Descanso. This is a lip pencil, and oh my god, when you put these on, you just ever so lightly glide it. Oh, they're so creamy. I don't know if you can see that color. Oh my god, I love this lip. Another great neutral, coral neutral. If you can get your hands on it, I would say this is a must. I love it. Finally, for my favorite lip combo that I've been loving has been this MAC Blankety lipstick, which is a very just neutral color. This is an amplifier, so it's kind of like a pop of color, so it's very pigmented. This one, it's a very neutral nude, but then I've been loving it with this Chanel lip gloss number 166. This was Amour, I think. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember. Okay, so I can't remember, but yeah, 166, because I hate that they don't put a name. Come on, please. It's just so much more fun than a number. However, I've been loving these two together, and this is a very peachy coral color, and just mixed together, it's just a gorgeous. It comes off more as a peach from the lip gloss, so you can layer it as much as you want, as coral as you want to make it. But I don't know if you can kind of tell. That's them mixed together. And this is just very sheer, but mixed together, it just looks gorgeous. So I've been loving this combination for the month of February. However, I do love to line my lips whenever I do a nude, especially when you have as light of a nude as MAC Blankety, because it just helps, you know, it just helps it not look so dead. So I really like this nude lip liner by NYX. It goes with any nude you have. And then yeah, I know some people are afraid of like, oh, but I don't want my lips to look so chola-esque. But the trick to do with any lip liner, try to match it as close as possible. And then, so you line your lips and then you put your lipstick on and try to kind of mix the lipstick with your lip liner, and that's just gonna help you make your lips look defined but not so like colored or traced out. So it's not gonna look as obvious, and then when you put your lip gloss, you know, it's just gonna mix all together. So I've been loving those three. So I've been loving all these different products in the month of February. As I've said, I kind of, you know, slacked makeup wise because I've been so tired and busy at work. However, now we're hoping though that, you know, March is going to go a little bit better. So I'm going to get up at least, you know, this extra 10 minutes and, you know, put some color on my face because I have so many different products to experiment with. So until next time, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Bye.